It's like 2 hours. SHALAM. Imagine upon Yakudam, which means to rise to face the east. You just turn it around. You got it. So I think you first. No, I said halfway. Okay. So yeah, so like that. Yeah, it's gonna fall down so like that. Yeah. Just have a shoulder. There you go. Yeah. And you the Hebrew first and I'm the English. And then this is the east. All right. I'm going to set up the prayers in Hebrew, first in English, and then in Hebrew, repeat after me. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, I.S.U.P.K, Yahweh, Malakka, Taba'a, Ratazaka, I.S.U.P.K, Baratiza, Kawa, I.S.U.P.K, Bashamayim, Come, Call, Yawam, Wasalakna, Kawakna, Wasalakna, Kawakna, Wala'a, Banasai one, Abal, Oshino, Mayan, Rad, Kaya, Laka, Malakwa, Ha'ala, Batapara, La'aywalamya, Aman. The Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day, our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Amen. The power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Baruch Kasha. Nathanahu. Hakak. La Rapa'ah. Kal Makalah. Kal Maruah. Hakak. Latahar. Hamatizarayim. Hakak. Lahakim. Amathim. Hakak. Arakawat. Arakawat. Hatama'ala. The Garshan. Ba'ashem. Yahushua. And Duwar Aman. The power in English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. Blessings in Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Baraklano. Wayashala. Wahabayat Sapari. Barak. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Duwar Aman. Blessings in the English. What we just said was, Lord, in the name of Yahushua. Bless us in Israel. In the school. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. The book of Psalms, chapter 141, in the Hebrew. Asha'ah. Ayanya. Ahari. Ma'ayan. Yaba'a. Aizari. Ma'an. Yahweh. Aisha. Shamayim. Wa'aratiza. Ayatan. Lamawat. Ragoka. Oh, Yanawam. Oh, Yanawam. Shamarka. Shamarka. Anala. Anala. Yanawam. Yanawam. Wala. Wala. Yashan. Yashan. Shawamar. Shawamar. Yasha'al. Yasha'al. Yahoo. Yahoo. Shamarka. Shamarka. Yahoo. Yahoo. Tizalka. Tizalka. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yamyuka. Yamyuka. Why, it's like Yawamam. Yawamam. Hashimash. Hashimash. La-I.U.P.K. La-I.U.P.K. Oyarak. Oyarak. Layala. Layala. Yahoo. Yahoo. Yashimarka. Yashimarka. Makal Rai. Makal Rai. Yashimar. Yashimar. Afnapash. Afnapash. Yahoo. Yahoo. Yashimar says an after. Yashimar says an after. Wabawaka. Wabawaka. Ma'aita. Ma'aita. Ma'aita Walam. Ma'aita Walam. Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up mine eyes. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hill. Unto the hill. From whence cometh my help? From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from the Lord. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold. Behold, he that keepeth Israel. He that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. Nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. From all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out. The Lord shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. And thy coming in. From this time forth. From this time forth. And even forevermore. And even forevermore. Psalms chapter 83 in the Hebrew. Allahayim. Allahayim. Adam Yalaka. Adam Yalaka. All the Karash. All the Karash. All the Squat. All the Squat. YAHANNA. YAHANNA. I.S.U.P.K. I.S.U.P.K. YAHANNA. Ra'ash. I.S.U.P.K. I.S.U.P.K. Yariyamwa. Sawad. Wayat Yaitazawab. Wayat Yaitazawab. Al to the Pawanyaka. Al to the Pawanyaka. Amaru. The code. Wanakakidum. Magoya. Wala'a. Yazakar. Sham Yasha'ala. Aywa. Kaya. Nawa'ai to the what? Laba. Yakadwa. Al-Yaka. Baryat. Yakaraku. Ahoy. Adawam. Wayashamai Aliyam. Mawa'abu. Wahagari. Gabal. Waimawan. Waimalak. Halashat. I'm Yashabi. Tazawar. Gamashawar. Nalawa. Imam. Hoyawa. Zarawat. Labanyalawat. Salat. Aishalaham. Kamadin. Kasiyasara. Kayabin. Banakal. Yashwan. Dashamadu. Bayandara. Hayawa. The man. La'adama. Sayathamu. Nadayamu. Ka'ira. Wakazabu. Wakazabak. Wakatazalmanai. Call Nasiyakamu. Ashar. Amaru. Nayarashad. Lanawa. Na'awa. Allahayya. Sayathamu. Kagagala. Kakwash. Lapanya Rakab. Ka'ash. Taba'ariya. Wakalahaba. Say it again. Wakalahaba. Talahat. Hariyam. Khan. Daradafma. Basairika. Wabasa Wapatka. Tabahala. Mala'a. Panyaham. Kwala one. Wayabakwashwa. Shamka. Yahoo. Yabashu. Wayabaho. Idi. Wayakaparu. Wayabadu. Wayadaiwa. Kaya. Atha. Shamka. Yahoo. The Badka. All you want. I'll call Haratza. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace. And be not still. O Yahweh. For lo, For lo, thy enemies make a tumult. Thine enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee. And they that hate thee. Have lifted up the head. Have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said. They have said. Come. Come. Let us cut them off from being a nation. Let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Israel. That the name of Israel. May be no more in remembrance. May be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. And the Ishmaelites. Of Moab. Of Moab. The Hagarians. And the Hagarians. The Baal. The Baal. And Ammon. And Ammon. And Amalek. And Amalek. The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites. Do unto them as unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kisan. At the brook of Kisan. Which perished at Endor. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. They became as dung for the earth. Made their nobles like a rib. Made their nobles like a rib. And like Zed. And like Zed. Yea. Yea. All the princes as Sabbath. As their all the princes as Sabbath. And as Amun. And as Amun. Who said. Let us take to ourselves. Let us take to ourselves. The house of Yahweh in possession. The house of Yahweh in possession. All my power. All my power. Make them like a wheel. Make them like a wheel. As the stubble before the wind. As the stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth the wood. As the fire burneth the wood. And as the flames set the mountains on fire. And as the flames set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest. So persecute them with thy tempest. And make them afraid with thy storm. And make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. They may seek thy name. O Lord. O Lord. Let them be confounded in trouble forever. Let them be confounded in trouble forever. Yea. Yea. Let them be put to shame and perish. Let them be put to shame and perish. That men may know that thou. That men may know that thou. Whose name alone is Yahweh. Whose name alone is Yahweh. Art the most high over all the earth. Art the most high over all the earth. All right. I.S.U.P.K power structures. Blessed are you, Yahweh. Blessed are you, Yahweh. King of heaven and earth. King of heaven and earth. And all things living. And all things living. Yahweh. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Listen to us now. Listen to us now. Right now. Right now. Send evils and curses. Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. And punishments and destruction. To the heathen. To the heathen. That speak against us. That speak against us. Thy prophets. Thy prophets. The teachers. The teachers. The princes. The princes. The priests. Priests, the Israelite brothers, in the school, send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction, to the heathen, shake loose, the treasure of the rich of Israel, that refuse to give to the school, force their riches. To enter thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. To the Edomites. And the nations. And the drug dealers. The court system. The prison system. Planned Parenthood. All the governments of our enemies. Amalek synagogues and armies. Roman Catholic Church. The Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Posse Comitazi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, Wall Street. Open up the internet. And the airwaves. Cable access channel. And the radio channel. Convict the spirit. Of any of thy people. That seek to stop us. Bring swift destruction. To all the heathen. That stand in the way. Or try to stop us. From broadcasting your words. Throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to and fro. Through the earth and consume them. Let the clay shake the house of the thief. And the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai. Our King. Michael and Gabriel. Come down with flying saucers. And punish all the heathens. And come up against us. As you speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all. That it is like. Cause it to be known by all. That it is the angels. That have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media. Throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you always. So be it. All right, sorry. Return. Excuse my speech impediment. in my little slang that I have as well. You know,
that's Minnesota slang.
Yeah, I keep hearing that. I don't hear that. You got it. No, you got it. Yeah. All right, Yeshavian, which means to be seated. All right. So, let me see something. Okay. All right. First things first, I want to say Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatah to the brother, Shalom Yahweh Shamar, Allah Shem Yahushua to the sister. I am preaching officer Maccabia 5000 out of Minnesota, and you know, go ahead.
I'm preaching officer 1000 I.S.U.P.K out of Louisiana.
All right, and as you know, every Saturday, Lord allow, we have what's called the Sabbath service, which is something that is custom and traditional to the Israelites. If you are so-called Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, the reason why I say so-called is because we are 12 tribes under one nation, which is the nation of Israel. God's chosen people, to be exact, so there's no confusion. You know, everybody's not God's chosen people. Just to set the record straight. But however, this is a service in a class to demonstrate and also show you, you know, what is traditional to us, which is our language. We are going to get into the scriptures, which are our records for one, and we are going to speak in our native tongue, which is the ancient Paleo-Hebrew. All right. If you have any questions or concerns, please type it into the chat, and we'll go ahead and address it. All right. And shout out to you know, the brothers and sisters also who's watching and saluting as well. All right. Lord be with y'all. Otherwise, let's jump into it. So on the screen, we are in the book of Numbers once again, chapter 18, verse 6, all the way to chapter 20, verse 1. All right. Again, if you have any questions or concerns, please type it in, and we'll go ahead and address it. Otherwise, you got it. Unless you want to say something, just understand that this is your show too. This is your class.
All right, say the word.
No sweat. All right, you got it. Go ahead. Just read out to the people exactly where we're going.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 6 in the Hebrew. YAHANNA la kukafya ath akikum ha loyam ma thawak banya yash'ala lakum ma thanha na thanya. It's like a Nathanium la Yahweh la ibad af ibadath ahol ma wa'ay. Verse 7, wa atha wa banyaka afka tha shamarwa af ka anafkam lakal dabar ha mazabak wa la mabayath la paraksa or la parakah.
Yeah, that's right.
Wa ibadathum ibadath ma tanha athan ath ka hanafkum wa hazar ha korab yawamath. Verse 8, wa yadabar Yahweh al aharon wa anya hana Natathia laka ath ma shamarath thorough wamathia lakal quadashia banya yasha'ala laka nathathium lama shaka walabanya. It's like wa labanyaka lakak aywalam. Verse 9, Zaha Yahweh laka ma quadash ha quadashim mana ha'ash call Quarabanma lakal ma nakal thum wa lakal Ha ta atham walakal ashamam ashar yashayabu laya kodashim laka ha wa'a walabanyaka. Verse 10, wa kodash ha kodashim da akal Noah call zakar ya akal Athwa kodash Yahaya laka. Verse 11, wa zaha laka da rawampa no da rawamath ma the num matanma lakal dana wapath manya yasha'ala laka na tatam natathim wala banyaka wala ban nath athka lahakwa lakwak ay walam call tahawar Baba Yathka, Ya'akal Athwa. Verse 12, call Kalab Yatazahar, Wakal Kalab.
So that's verse 12.
This is 12.
Okay, yeah, at the end of that, you should be 12. Also, to slide, you could change that to 18:7 to 19:22. The verse or whatever. Actually, no, I got that part. You go. Go ahead.
12, it's like the middle verse 12. Ra'ash Yath, it's like a Ra'ash Yatham, Ashar Yahanna, Yathan Nawa, like Hawa Laka, Nathathim. It's in the verse 12.
All right, let's clap it up. I think the brother who did this, he made a slight mistake. Can you hit edit real quick? No, sure. And just do 7. Just take away the 6. And then put where the 20 and the 1 is, put the 19. And then where the 1 is, put 22. It was slightly off. So I just counted them like, nah, something's off. Yeah. My bad, let me get off that slide. You can hit stop sharing. Okay, go ahead. Yeah. I'm gonna do it for the description. Don't worry about it. So, all right, so once again, that was the brother officer to I.S.U.P.K, who was reading to the Paleo Hebrew. Again, that is part of our culture. So you may you may be listening right now thinking like, okay, well, you guys are speaking English. Understand that we are still in captivity. The reason why we know English, the reason why we know Spanish, Portuguese, Mandarin, all these other different languages, if you are so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, and the reason is because of the oppression, of the captivity that we lived in. All right, understand that we have been in captivity multiple times. It has never, it has changed, throughout history, but time and time again, we found ourselves under subjection with another race of people. All right, right now we are living in America. You are living in, North Central, South Central America. You are living in all parts of the world, but understand who is the one who's pulling all the strings. It's going to be the oppressor, the Jewish, the white man, the Amalekites. All right, they are the ones that control and have the power of this earth. Job 9:24 does say the earth is given into the hand of who? The wicked. And if you don't know who the wicked is so far, maybe you want to investigate who's all responsible for the Epstein's files. I think that should give you a clear answer. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into Numbers chapter 18, verse 6. All right. You got it up.
I'm sorry, I'm going to read.
Yeah, read. Yeah, in the English Bible, for sure.
Come. The book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 6 in the English. And I behold, I have taken your brethren, the Levites, from among the children of Israel. To you they are given as a gift for the Lord, to do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 7. Mm-hmm. Therefore, thou and thy sons with thee shall keep your priest's office for everything of the altar, and within the veil, and ye shall serve. I have given your priest's office unto you as a service of gift. And the stranger that cometh nigh shall be put to death.
Right. So if anybody recalls for the last couple of weeks, you know, there was a lot going on as far as the book of Numbers. And one of the main things that was going on was Israel was traveling, and each head member of each tribe was traveling with the Levites based off of rank and order. And with that rank and order, we had to travel the values of the actual temple. All right, because we were preparing the temple for the Most High. Now, honestly, too, this is not the only temple that was built in the name of the Most High. But however, we saw a lot of mistakes and errors. The Most High gave us clear instruction on what we should and should not do concerning the values of this temple, and how we lost our life because of it, and how we got punished as well. But a lot of lessons was learned with this, as far as how the Most High deals with his people and his people alone. Everything has to be perfect. And you saw the detailed order that was given to Moses, and for Moses to give to Aaron and to the Israelites, or Israel, or the congregation, so to speak. And what we learned is that the Most High wants everything to be exactly how he said it, how he commanded it to be. Otherwise, it's incorrect. You failed the mission. And the values that we have, like right now, a lot of our values as Israelites have been diminished, meaning that, you know, our culture has been perverted. Right now, you have the Jewish man who rocks our shield, or our Magan Dawadah. And somehow, some way, he perverts it, you know what I mean, and uses it for just all types of nonsense. Like the Feast of Purim is next week, right? March 2nd and the 3rd. Don't you know, in other countries, the Feast of Purim is a whole tomato fight? You know about that?
I didn't know it was about the Feast of Purim. I knew
like they have something called Purim, which is spelled the same exact way, and they pretty much get messy and dirty. And I don't understand the significance of that, because the Feast of Purim, it has a glorious spiritual meaning behind it. Understand everything that we do when it comes to the Most High is very, very intentional, and it has purpose behind it. What did you throwing tomatoes, throwing food at each other have any purpose?
It's vain.
It's vain. Exactly my point. Same thing with all the holidays. Like next month, it's going to be St. Patrick's Day, which is a day of, you know, being an alcoholic, being a drunk, being a violent man. Right. And have you noticed with America's holidays? I mean, it's all surrounding violence, which tells you that that's not of the Lord. But read. Oh, sorry, you said something?
No.
Go ahead.
That's what you said.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's either violence or sex, or
lust.
Sex.
Yeah, yes. It's another word for it. Lust. Is it lasciviousness?
Lasciviousness.
No. I think it's something.
That's not.
Well, my bad. Deviancy. Deviancy. Yeah. Sexual deviancy. Yeah. You know, the word lust means it's a sexual. It says strong desire or strong sexual desire. You know what I mean? Now there, like for example, ain't no wrong with lusting after your own woman. That's a good thing, because that's your woman. But there is a problem when you are someone like Jeffrey Epstein and one of his comrades, and y'all decide to lust after a child who was innocent, who should not learn about adult things, who should not know about that at all. All right? There are things that, like, everything has to be in its place. A child has to understand. I mean, a child must just be in the world of a child. not understand, get to a point of knowing what we know, bills and marriage and, just, the horrors of this world. But you have very sick people, okay, who just have a lust that they cannot, let me see. Okay, yeah. So lasciviousness, right? Mm-hmm. A feeling or revealing an overt and often offensive sexual desire. Once again, it's all wickedness. You know what I mean? So we have to be careful as a people to not be like our enemy, who is the white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of course. Now, one part I do want to touch on is this. So what's very important, right? Just the other day, I heard somebody mention that rank and order doesn't matter as far as society, as far as life in general. And I'm just like, I think you're absolutely stupid. And here's why: because police officers, the judges, the Congress, the senators, that's all a ranking system. You know what I mean? Like any type of body of people who makes rules and who has the keys to life or death and for you, they have some type of rank and order. They have power. Like the same thing too. I'll give you this. If you don't understand politics, you won't understand a 9 to 5, because the majority of the world works a 9 to 5. Not everybody's the manager. Am I right? You have they call it tiers, or you have once again, you have a ranking system. You have someone who's number 1, 2, 3, all the way to 5, right? Just make it simple. You got a manager, you got an assistant or a shift manager, which is the same thing. You have a lead or a supervisor, which is the same thing. Then you have, sometimes they call it a employee 1 or a employee 2, based off of if you are full-time or part-time. All of that plays a part in the job system, and there's rank in that. Someone has the keys to the building. Someone has, reign over a certain department in the store, and someone doesn't. That's how it goes. But the Levites at this time in the book of Numbers were the only ones that can hold the priesthood. But now, because of Christ, we are all tribes are able to hold the priesthood. As I mentioned before, me and this brother are priests of the Lord. You know what I mean? And what's your tribe? I'm Judah. You know what I mean? And we are not Levites, and that's proof. And so, I'm saying all that to say that offices, right? We all have a job to do according to the Most High. And that's what we are going to see more about. And however, we are going to see the relationship between the Levites and the Most High. Go ahead.
Verse 8.
Yeah, verse 8, you got it.
And the Lord spake. Oh, select one more thing.
Yeah, go ahead. You got that.
I was going to add too. Where it says,
the stranger, or something else.
Let me read this. Therefore, thou and thy sons with thee shall keep the priest's office for everything of the altar. Everything. So, I was going to speak on the office, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, we're a priest, and man, if you look in the U.P.K, we have offices. You know what I'm saying? It's where you get the word officer. You understand? It's where you get captains and generals. We all hold an office in this school. So everything that you see in the U.P.K is biblical.
Absolutely.
You understand? From the rank system all the way down to the laws we keep, even the days we celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Including Purim.
Right.
You understand? Meanwhile, the Muslims, police be upon them. Right. They are celebrating what's called Ramadan,
which is an intermediate fasting.
Right. They try to lose some weight. You know what I mean? But that's not in the Bible. That's not a law that God commanded us to keep. You understand? They had Ash Wednesday not too long ago. That is not in the Bible.
Yeah, they're extremely wicked and violent.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like you said before, all of the holidays are rooted in violence or lasciviousness.
Yes. If I could, with Ash Wednesday, and every time I hear about Ash Wednesday and I see the pictures and the videos, I keep thinking about Mardi Gras. Is that Mardi Gras?
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras. It's the same. It's violent. It's a lot of sexual you know, things is happening. A lot of drunkenness and drugs is happening. You know what I mean? It's just a day just to indulge in your lust. That's all. It's a day to indulge in your flesh and do anything that makes you feel good, even though that you know it's not good. It's that very thing that you're gonna regret later. You know what I mean? You're gonna end up having, you know, a baby with a 304. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? A promiscuous woman who likes to sleep around with any and everything and everybody. And you as a man, you are gonna, you know, get so high that now your sexuality is going to, you know, be up for grabs. Pause. It's crazy. like it's crazy. It's a lot here. Because that is absolutely insane, and that's true. And once again, I'm not just saying, I'm not talking out of my neck like Charlie Kirk at all, but I'm saying is that this is things that we hear all the time. We hear all the time that, you know, people go through these things. Man, I was talking to this one brother. He told me that a majority of his children that he had was just out of just, you know, lust, drunkenness, and, you know, drugs. And I'm like, damn, you so high that you know, you forgot to pull out on. You forgot that this woman was not going to be a good mother. You forgot that she was going to destroy your life, put you on child support, take the children away. Like you should have thought of that before you lay down with this woman. You have to think. You have to have a conscience in every situation. You have to really think with your mind and not with your flesh. Your flesh was telling you that she had a nice body, a nice behind. She was beautiful. But what you did not see is that you never decided to vet her mind to see what type of woman she really was. And if you would have known and saw right there at that moment the type of woman that she was, maybe you would have had some wisdom and not slept with that 304. And you sisters out there, man, y'all are not no better when it comes to choosing a partner. You don't know how to choose a partner. I mean, women are extremely attached to their emotions. They are naive. You know what I mean? Logic is not something that comes easy unless a woman learns from her father, learns from, you know, a strong male figure on how to deal with men, how to deal with life. Otherwise, you are just going to choose any and everybody that, you know, talks to you, which is absolutely terrible and insane. Because men just a lot of men that are just horny, a lot of men that don't have any wisdom, that don't really give a damn about you, just want your body and that's it. You got to be careful. But in the I.S.U.P.K, man, we give a damn about our sisters. We protect them, and we give a damn about our brothers. We teach them how to move and how not to move, what to do and what not to do, according to any and everything that you could think of. All right. So I digress. But otherwise, that was a good point that you made. You want to say something else?
Yes, sir.
All right, no sweat. You go ahead.
The book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 8. And the Lord spake unto the Lord spake unto Aaron, behold, I also have given thee the charge of mine heave offerings of all the hallowed things that are of the children of Israel. Unto thee have I given them by reason of the anointing, and to thy sons by an ordinance forever.
Right. So not only did the Levites, you know, have a responsibility, have an office, was giving orders on to do this and do that, but however, even Aaron, who is the brother, I guess you could say second in command to Moses, Aaron and his sons were given, you know, something from the Lord as well. All right, and that comes from, okay, once again, like when you serve the Most High always looks out for his children. And the brotherhood that we show in the UPK, it comes from the examples just like this right here. The love and brotherhood that we show today in the UPK, it comes from the Lord. Because everything that we do is what the Most High is doing today, yesterday, and will do tomorrow concerning our nation. And that's how we have to remember our foundation. If we don't remember our foundation, then we are going to be distracted and pick up somebody else's culture, somebody else's language, somebody else's ways of life. And we can't do that. We have to remember what the Lord had taught us. All right. And once again, I'm talking about every minor detail. Everything in the scriptures is for our learning and for us to apply to our life. It's very important. The moment that we forget what we already know, we are just going to be a destroyed people. Keep going.
Okay. Verse 10. In the most holy places shalt thou eat it.
So I think you're in 9.
Okay.
Verse 9.
This shall be thine of the most holy things, reserved from the fire. Every oblation of theirs, every meat offering of theirs, every sin offering of theirs, and every trespass offering of theirs, which they shall render unto me, shall be most holy for thee and for thy sons.
Once again, not only is this a gift from the Most High, but this also an office from the Lord given to Aaron and his sons. All right. So now this is their department. Go ahead. You got it. You want to step up? You got it. Go ahead. Don't worry about that. No sweat. All right. So yeah, this is their department. This is their duty. Okay. Now they control this. All right. So let me see. Let's go ahead and get verse 10. In the most holy place shalt thou eat it. Every male shall eat it. It shall be holy unto thee. Now we know what it means to be holy is to be separate. So when we do all the meat offerings, the sin offerings, all the things that are mentioned in verse 9, we must do it within each other, within our holy place. Now understand that the Israelites are a holy people, right? Which means that they are set apart from everything else that is not righteous, that is not lawful, that is not according to the Most High. All right. If you want to know if you are people that are holy, now holy doesn't mean that you're pure and all this other garbage, right? You know what I mean? A lot of people use holy synonymous with being pure. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all say that y'all holy, y'all are not holy.
Or perfect.
Or perfect. There we go. A lot of y'all are not perfect. All right. A lot of y'all are just not. And how do you know? How can I say that? A lot of people say, well, only God knows and only God can judge me. No, that's not true, because God says that we can, judge people. There are a few different types of contexts of judgment. And, the one is this, according to if you keep the laws or not. All right. A lot of y'all are not holy out there. Y'all whores, though, for sure. I'll tell you that. Male and female. A lot of y'all are not holy, but y'all are whores. You don't have the Holy Spirit, you have a demon. I pray you understand. You want to say something? Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? This is also, a short lesson for people who believe that, the priests aren't allowed to do what they want with the offerings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people have a problem with paying Commander YAHANNA tithes.
Right.
Because they don't know what Commander YAHANNA is doing with tithes. It's not your business.
It's not your business.
It's not yours.
It's not, and you know what? I want to help you clear everybody's mind. I mean, okay, first of all, I'll say this. You should never give your money to anybody that you truly don't trust.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like me, I give my money to Commander YAHANNA because I trust whatever, but I don't think about it. I just do it. You want to know why? Because he's raising up a nation. I understand what's being done in UPK. We are raising up a nation. We are clothing and feeding and sheltering our people. We are helping them in every single way possible. So when I give my tithes over, I don't ask about where the hell those tithes are going. I know one thing that you should be worried about where your money is going. You should be worried about the church, because you're never going to see it again. Meaning that when you run into a problem, an issue, you need your rent paid, you need a bill paid, hospital, you need food or clothes, you need some shoes on your feet. Just know in the UPK, you are going to see that money again in that aspect. All right? I ain't saying it's going to get a goddamn refund, but you are going to see it benefit you and yours. When I say you and yours, you and your people, your nation. All right? But however, in the church, give me one second. However, in the Christian church, it's gonna stay in the pockets of the greedy bastards that you give it to. Sure. Go ahead.
Basically what you just said.
Yeah.
They gonna spend it on some their own shoes.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
A private jet. I'm talking about the most expensive jet that you can find. I would think that, I mean, there are some nice planes and jets and helicopters that are cheap.
And if I may,
go ahead.
To that point,
yeah.
And I would understand getting the plane if the plane was meant to put his church in
the congregation,
you know what I'm saying?
Right,
and fly them to different places
or something like that. Like make it use. I mean, make it worth its while.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like make it the money's worth. Like you got this big plane, this jet just for yourself. Like, come on, man, it doesn't make sense. Like, what are we doing?
Right. So you can go on vacations and stuff to islands like Epstein Island.
Exactly my point.
You want to go fly to Epstein Island, uncharted.
Exactly. I never seen that in the scriptures.
Right.
You know what I mean? I've never seen that ever in the scriptures. So, you know, you're gonna have to show me that, you know, Mr. Pork Chop eating pastor. You're gonna have to show me where all the things that you are doing and saying is in the scriptures. It's not. All right. Come on. Let's go on.
Verse 10. In the most holy place shalt thou eat it. Every male shall eat it. It shall be holy unto thee.
I read that one already.
Okay, you read?
Yeah. You got it.
Verse 11?
Yeah.
Verse 11. And this is thine, the heave offering of their gift, with all the wave offerings of the children of Israel. I have given them unto thee, and to thy sons, and to thy daughters with thee, by statute forever. Everyone that is clean in thy house shall eat of it.
Now, once again, also too, right? Time and time again, everything that we read in the Old Testament, the New Testament, and the Apocrypha, it reiterates the same. It reiterates the same thing. The Most High is giving us instructions. He's giving us orders. He's giving us all these things. But understand that the law, statutes, and commandments is something that we always have to live by and apply to our lives throughout our generations. It's not a coincidence that the Lord has to constantly repeat the same thing. It's because there's going to be a point in time where, as a people, as a nation, we are going to forget. I mean, I don't expect anyone in captivity to remember, you know what I mean, these laws, statutes, and commandments, you know, like you know, how it should be, because otherwise we would not be in captivity to begin with. Like it's going to take some time. It's going to take some, you know, some brothers with the zeal, with the spirit of the Lord, to go find those brothers and sisters who are lost, who are scattered, who no longer serve the Lord, and they are under somebody else's house rules, I should say, under somebody else's laws and their statutes and commandments, like America. When you live by the American dream, which is absolutely false, it's even false for the oppressor to a certain extent, right? But when you live by this American dream, this ideology that everything in life is fine, you can do as you please. You can please your flesh. You can get high. You can celebrate, you know, these holidays. You can, you know, sleep with whoever and whomever. Like, once you live like that, I mean, truly, those are the people that we have to, you know, get back from the oppressor. We have to, you know, put the mark of the Most High on those Black, Hispanic, and Indians who have lost their way. Because, I mean, us being number one, number two in the prison systems, abortion, and everything that is negative, everything that is wicked and evil, that should tell you that there's a problem. Right. We have lost our way. Right. We forgot the statutes that was given to Moses and Aaron and to the Levites. We forgot the commandments. We forgot the laws. We forgot who the hell we were. So in order for us to get back to that, we have to continue to teach and lift up our voice like a trumpet until Christ returns. And then finally, our job is done. Even in death, even when you pass away or die, you know, so on and so forth, right? Your job is not done until the kingdom is here, until Christ returns. Once our enemy is fully under our submission, when he's subdued by the Israelites, finally, when everybody knows who the devil is for once, there's no second guessing. It's a complete in-your-face answer. And I was thinking about Isaiah, the 14th chapter, just to be exact. All right. Go ahead unless you want to say something.
Verse 12. All the best of the oil and all the best of the wine and of the wheat, the first fruits of them which they shall offer unto the Lord, them have I given thee.
Right. I love how we talk about the tithes, because the Feast of First Fruits literally is the spirit of that holy convocation or high holy day. Is the spirit of tithing, taking 10% of what you make, whether it be your land or you know, any other valuables, and you give it to the less fortunate. You know what I mean? Like once again, like everything that we do in the UPK comes straight out of the Bible, and it's always in support of each other. So I'll give you a clear-cut example, right? Let's think about Tulsa, Oklahoma before 1921 when it got destroyed, right? Let's talk about Tulsa, Oklahoma when it was beautiful and glorious. We had an empire that was flourishing. Think about that. Like everything was circulating within our community, and that's how it should be. But meanwhile, we live in a place where once we give something to each other, it's lost in the next couple of minutes, the next couple of hours, a few days. And when you look at the story of the Tulsa, Oklahoma massacre, what you find out is that our money used to circulate, you know, just on a regular basis within our community and never touch the hands of anyone else. As far as outside of our community. Go ahead.
It said that it took a whole year for $1 to leave the community.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. You know what I mean? But however, as soon as our little empire at that time had got destroyed, now the rules changed. We had to, you know, depend on the enemy. And now our dollars were now in their pocket, and it started to circulate more in their community versus ours. Go ahead.
If I may.
Yeah.
You know who made that more regular? Who pushed that to be like the norm?
Origin Mike?
That's right.
Yeah, Dr. Martin Luther King. The one who loved the white women. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Who said, "I ain't no niggas tonight," as he's having sex with a white woman. Yeah. You know, I have a dream. It should have been. I had a nightmare. Because yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? No, you said, wow. I mean, that wasn't a dream. It was a nightmare because we're still living in it right now. And what's so funny is that Esau did not truly like Martin Luther King, when he was living, he was hated amongst his own people and white people. But of course, after he died and stuff like that, you know what I mean, they had a what you call a agenda. They had an agenda to, you know, put him on a pedestal, to use him as a face, as a weapon against black people. And it's still working to this very day. It's working with Jesse Jackson too, because there are people battling me on the content that I'm sharing about Jesse Jackson, saying that that's not true. Jesse Jackson wasn't, you know, that type of person. He wasn't envious of Martin Luther King. He didn't smear his blood on his t-shirt. He didn't deviate from his position about abortion. I mean, the facts is out there. There's live footage. There's book records. There's news articles. There's so much information about these idols, these leaders that you love so much, and how they have destroyed you. Okay, but back to the point. As far as the first fruits, right? Something like Tulsa, Oklahoma, we had something where that system was working. We had some type of, you know, like structure, some type of law, some type of order to where this is how it's going to work for our community, and this is how we should do it. But the moment it got destroyed by the heathens, we leaned towards our enemies instead of. So I think somebody had to go. You got it. Yeah, you got it. Go ahead. All right. So let me see. All right, no sweat. It's the brother. All right. SHALAM, no price up. No price. All right. So you know, with that, ever since our empire had got destroyed, now we have to look towards our enemy for everything, for rent, for food, for shelter. If we would have just stuck to the basics of keeping the law, statutes, and commandments with our God, with our power, this whole situation of things called life, it would have been a lot better and a lot different. And that's what we are working towards right now. Right now, we are going through hell in this place on earth. If you look at the situation with ICE, if you look at what, the Hispanics and the Haitians, Latinos, even the North American Indians are being snatched up by ICE and going through hell. How is it that on a reservation, Native Indian children are missing and cannot be found? The same thing with Black and brown children. Like, we are going through hell in this place. But if the Lord was in this place, if the Israelites were in position of ruling this earth, that would not be happening. And it sounds very funny to most people. And most people are just ignorant. And really, like Esau, I had a few that was telling me, like, you are delusional. Black people can never run anything. Y'all just gonna, just kill each other. Y'all are just going to fight each other and never succeed. No sweat. You say that, but that's not true. And you only stand it because you are the devil, and you are the reason why we are the way that we are as far as our communities. To a certain extent, go ahead.
And that's exactly what I was going to
make
the point of, is that we weren't like that until we were influenced by them.
Exactly. Yeah.
You think back to, like, that's why I brought up Martin Luther King, because if you think back to before the Civil Rights Movement, Black people we loved each other. We would never hurt each other.
Yeah.
We stuck together. Look at the Black Panthers.
Exactly.
The violence wasn't towards each other. It was towards the people that was causing violence to us.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? The violence.
Absolutely.
And when you think back to Tulsa, Oklahoma, we didn't go to white neighborhoods and burn down their cities.
Not at all.
We didn't go to each other's neighborhoods or each other's blocks and run down the block and, unalive each other.
Right.
It was them doing that to us.
Right.
But after so long of being integrated with these people, learning their ways, being jealous of what they have, being jealous of the way that they live, we started to behave more like them, and now they use it as their excuse.
Absolutely.
To unalive.
Absolutely, and that's one thing that the devil will always do. He's going to put it on you. He's going to play victim. You know what I mean? He's going to shoot you down in the street. He's going to, drown your entire community, put highways through your community. He's going to gentrify everything that you have and then blame you for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's going to hide his hands when he throws every weapon towards your way, every device. All right? Let's keep going. So, like, what verse is that?
That was 12.
Okay, yes. So, like, let's speed it up a little bit.
Okay.
So, like, it's that spirit that works in you.
I know.
Go ahead, you got it.
The book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 13. In the Hebrew.
Yeah,
Ba warrior call Ashar Ba Aratazam Ashar Yaba Ya'awa La Yahawah Laka Yahaya Kala or call Ta Hawar Ba Yafka Ya Akal Noah. Verse 14. Call Karam Ba Yasha'ala Laka Yahaya. Verse 15. Call Qatar, Rakam, Lakal, Bashar, Ashar, Ya, Kore, Yabwa, La Yahawah, Ba Adam, Wa Ba Bahama, Yahaya, Laka, Aka, Pada, Da Pada, Ath, Bakawar, Ha Adam, Wa Ath, Bakawar, Bahama, Ha Tama'a, Da Para, verse 16. Wa Pad Waya, Wa Padawaya Wa, Ma Bun, Kadash, Da Pada, Ba Irakka, Kasap, Ka Mashaf, Shakwala Yum, Ba Shakwal, Ha Kodash, Aisharim, garage, verse like a garage. Hawa'ah, verse 17. Aka, ba kawar, shawar, awa, ba kawar. Kashab, awa, ba kawar. Aiza, la'a, da kodash. Hama, ath, dama. It's like a damam. Da zarak, al, ha mazabak, wa ath, ha labam. So like ka kalabma, da kwatayar, ashar. It's like ashar, la rayath, or la rayak, na yakak, la yahaw. It's like la yahaw. Verse 18. Wa ba shara. It's like wa ba sharam.
Yeah,
that's
right.
Laka. Ka khata. Kaza. Ha da na pawa. Wa kashaya. It's like wa ka shawa. Ha yamay. Ha yamayam. It's like ha yamayan. Laka Yahaya. Verse 19. Call. Wamath.
Yeah.
Ha Kodashim. Ashar. Ya Rayamwa. Banya Yasha'ala La Yahawa. Nathathia Laka. Wa Labanyika. Wa Laban Thayak. Aka Lakak. I walam ba rayath malak. I walam hawa punya hawa laka wala zara aiwa. It's like wala zara aika aka. Verse 20.
No. That's the last one. You clap it up. All right. Yeah, that should have been 7 right there. Double shot at the highlighter just to be sure. Started at 13, right? Yep. All right, no sweat. All right. Hey, damn right. What's going on, Q? Shalom, Lord Christ. All right. Let's go ahead and get to verse 13. So that was Numbers chapter 18, verses 13 through 19 in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. Now we'll get back to the English. All right. If anybody got any questions or concerns, please type it into the chat. Bakasha. All right, you got it.
The book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 13 in English.
Mm-hmm.
And whatsoever is first ripe in the land, which they shall bring unto the Lord, shall be thine. Every one that is clean in thine house shall eat of it. Verse 14, everything devoted in Israel shall be thine. Verse 15, everything that openeth the matrix in all flesh, which they bring unto the Lord, whether it be of men or beasts, shall be thine. Nevertheless, the firstborn of man shall thou surely redeem. In the firstling of unclean beasts shall thou redeem.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 16. And those that are to be redeemed from a month old shalt thou redeem, according to thine estimation, for the money of 5 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, which is 20 gerahs.
Gerahs, yeah. All right, so now once again, so this right here is breaking down the gifts and the offerings of the land. And understand now, one thing a lot of people did not know is that as far as the Levites, they didn't have a direct inheritance like land such as the other tribes, right? But however, their inheritance would be, or their livelihood would be the offerings and the gifts that came from the Most High and the tithes. Okay, because understand that priests are the ones who accept the tithes. So that was their livelihood. And once you had an office and a duty of a priest as a Levite, understand that the Levites didn't technically have a certain place to stay. They have to travel, they have to do the work of the Lord. So once again, you would think like, well, how are they eating? How are they, living? and stuff like that. The livelihood was from, you know, the nation of Israel, you know, the Most High. What's that? Oh, you got it. Yeah. Can you go to the other one? The one on the right? Yeah. The one. Yeah. So yeah. So, you know, I mean, that was their livelihood, was pretty much living off of, you know, the things that the Most High was giving the priests, which was, you know, the tithes, the offerings of the land, you know, and Israel would feed the actual priests. If y'all remember the story about Elijah and how he resurrected that boy child of the woman child when he was was it Elijah? Yeah, I want to say it was Elijah. He haven't eaten in a while and he was about to die, and he saw the sister and the son. You know what I mean? And the lady has said pretty much like, look, you know, I only have enough food for me and my child, and we are going to die. And he said, well, if you give me this, you know, if you share it with me, you know, your child is not going to die. The Lord is going to make sure of that. Now, however, you know, the child did, however, you know, die for a second, but he was brought back to life because of the prayer that, you know, Elijah has sent up to the Most High. You know what I mean? He begged and pleaded with the Lord, and that boy was restored again. And so, you know, that's just one example out of many, just to show you how, you know, the priests or the Levites, the ones that was doing the work of the Lord, you know, were given, you know, just food and shelter. Same thing with Christ. You know, we know the story about Christ where it says, you know, paraphrasing, you know, foxes have holes and some have dens, but the Son of Man doesn't have a place to stay. Paraphrasing. And how the disciples in Christ lived is the same way. The people, the land, you know what I mean, the offerings. All right, so to speak. So yeah, but that's on that. You want to say something? No. All right, you got it. Go ahead. I just want to dive into that part. Go ahead.
Verse 17.
Are you on 17? Yeah, you are. Go ahead.
But the firstling of a cow, or the firstling of a sheep, or the firstling of a goat, thou shalt not redeem.
Right.
They are holy. Thou shalt sprinkle their blood upon the altar, and shalt burn their fat for an offering made by fire, for a sweet savor unto the Lord.
It sounds like a recipe to me. Keep going.
Verse 18. And the flesh of them shall be thine, as the wave breast, and as the right shoulder are thine.
So just giving instructions of what part of the animal they shall you know, redeem, and how to portion it, cut it, things of that sort. Keep going.
Good. In verse 19.
Last verse.
All the heave offerings of the holy things which the children of Israel offer unto the Lord have I given thee, and thy sons and thy daughters with thee, by a statute forever. It is a covenant of salt forever before the Lord unto thee and to thy seed with thee. Can I say something?
Go ahead.
You know how you know that the white man is not the people of God?
You're right. Or a Jew. Yeah, children of God. Yeah.
Well, this is how you know, because they don't use salt. The Lord apparently loves salt.
Right. They don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And that salt is just synonymous with flavor.
That's right.
You know what I mean? It's called seasoning. That very thing that, you know, many cultures are just afraid of, especially, you know, the Edomites. You know, Esau, our oppressor. You know what I mean? You know, if you want to know who the oppressor is, look at Jeffrey Epstein, Donald Trump, you know, Charlie Kirk. I don't know. You know, all of them. All right. That is the oppressor. And also too, with that being said, when it says it is a covenant of salt forever, meaning this is something that is unbreakable. A covenant is something that should be unbreakable. It's going to be forever. Forever, it has no end. It has no end. This is how it's supposed to be. And you know what's so funny though? Even when we think about Passover and in the preparation for the lamb, understand that, you know, we cook it based off of how the scriptures tells us to. That's why it's so delicious. Right. You don't need a whole lot. You just need a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and it's going to be glorious. in the sight of the Most High, and all of Israel love it, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? However, on your own time, when you make your lamb and you want to add a little bit of your own season, so be it. But I mean, you just need what the Lord gives you, and that's that. All right, go ahead. Unless you want to say something.
No, that's it.
All right, now back to the Hebrew. 20 all the way to 26.
The book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 20. Wayamar Yahweh, all Aharon, Ba Aratazam, the Dak, not the call, Wa Kalak, La'a Yahaya, Laka, Ba Bath Wakam, Anya Kalak Ka. Wana Kalafka Ba Waka Banya Yasha'ala, verse 21. Wala Bunya Wala Lawaya. Oh, Lawaya, slide. Hana Nathath Ya Call Ma'ishar Ba Yasha'ala La Nakal Ha Kalak Ibadatham, Ashar, Hum, Ibadium, Ath, Ibadath, Ahal, Ma Wa'ai, verse 22, Wala'a, Ya Kurabwa, Iwad, Banya, Yasha'ala, All, Ahal, Ma Wa'ai, La Sha'ath, Kata'a, La Mawath, verse 23. Wa ibad ha loya hawa ath ibadath aho ma wa ay wa hum wa hama ya sha'awa aywanam kakwath aywalam la darathikum wa bath waka. Banya Yasha'ala La'a Yana Kalwa Na Kala. Verse 24. Kaya Ath Ma'ishar Banya Yasha'ala Ashar Yarayamwa La Yahawa Tarawamha Na Safya La Yam La Nakalha Al Khan Amarathia Laham Bath Waka Banya Sha'ala La'a Nakalwa Nakal Ha. 25.
Sounds
right. Waya Dabar Yahweh Al Masha La'amar. Verse 26. Wa Al Halayam Tha Dabar Wa Amarath Alaham Kaya Da Koka the Kwakwa Ma'ath Banyaya Sha'ala Ath Ha Ma'ishar Ashar Nathatya Lakam Ma'athma or Ma'atham. Ma'athma when Ba Nakal Ba Na Kalafkam Wa Haramath Wa Haramtham Ma Manwa Taramath Yahweh Ma'ishar Mana Ma'ishar. Verse 27.
Nope, that's it on that. This last verse. Wrap it up. All right. All right, let's go back into the English.
23.
Verse 20.
Verse 20.
Yeah.
The book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 20. And
I was gonna say, like, in the future, what helps me is just to I just highlight it for that week, so I can keep on track. Cause I've done damn near read until the whole next segment one time. So I like keep myself to be focused on that. You got it though. Go ahead.
Verse 20 in the Hebrew. And the Lord spake unto Aaron, Thou shalt have no inheritance in their land, neither shalt thou have any part among them. I am thy part, and thine inheritance among the children of Israel.
Also, too, Salaki, if you heard what I just said, that the Levites did not have a inheritance of land, which lets you know now it's saying Aaron and his family don't have inheritance, will let you know that they are Levites. All right, Moses as well. All right, keep going. Right. Yeah, Moses Levite.
Moses kind of.
Yeah, Levite. Yeah, time. Yeah, Mashah, Levite.
So also, you know what I'm saying, like to just break down kind of what it said about y'all having a part. Like, you gotta understand, the children of Israel, they all had other duties.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like some were farmers. Yeah. Some were fabric makers. You know what I mean? Some had everybody had different duties.
Yes.
Some were even blacksmiths.
Yeah.
So all of them had some type of inheritance. Think of it like a business that you can pass down to your children. The Levites only had priesthood.
Yes.
That was their inheritance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if y'all know this, but there is no money that you can make out of being a priest.
Right.
You know what I mean? No, there's nobody that you can sell your leave it to T.D. Jakes.
Right, yeah.
You know, you can sell Christianity to anybody.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. It's definitely a big business.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But in reality, you know, in the truth, there's no money to be made in being a priest, which is why the Lord is smarter than me, you, or anyone.
Right.
And the Lord understands, you ain't gonna make no money doing this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're doing this because you have to do this.
Right.
Because it's your duty to do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's why the Lord says, I am thy part.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So there was no selling. You ain't gonna sell no fabrics or no metals,
right,
or no land or no cattle. You're not gonna sell that and make your money. So don't worry about it. I got you. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna have the children of Israel come and pay you.
Right. Yeah.
They're gonna give you their first fruits. They're gonna give you their tithes. They're gonna give you their offerings. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna get that.
Yeah, no, and if I may, I like that part because yeah, so like it's very plain and simple, right? Like verse 20 is it's saying, you know, how you said like the children of Israel are going to be your support. All right. But however, the Most High is the inheritance for the Levites. It's plain and simple. And like the brother said, everybody has their part to play. You know what I mean? And Levites don't get a wage. Levites don't get a salary and things of that sort. Like the Most High is far more intelligent and beyond your understanding to how he deals with his people. All right. And, you know, and with that, the Most High knows how to take care of his children. Like, for example, I mean, I don't think birds, I wouldn't know, but I don't think birds and insects and animals have to worry about what they're going to eat. The Most High provides for the entire earth. Right. You know what I mean? Also, too, even, you know, however, even these heathens eat because of the Most High. Right. All his creations are taken care of. You know what I mean? Some way, some fashion, some form. Because we are the Most High's creation, but however, the Most High has a chosen out of those creations. And that is the Israelites, God's chosen. That's right. All right, keep going, unless you want to say something.
That's it. Verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
And behold, I have given the children of Levi all the tenth of Israel for an inheritance, for their service which they serve, even the service of the tabernacle of the congregation.
There you go.
Neither must the children of Israel henceforth come nigh the tabernacle of the congregation, lest they bear sin and die.
So I can read that one more time.
Numbers chapter 18, verse 22 in the English. Neither must the children of Israel henceforth come nigh the tabernacle of the congregation, lest they bear sin and die.
All right. I mean, that should be self-explanatory for you. Keep going.
Okay, verse 23. But the Levites shall do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation, and they shall bear their iniquity. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations. And among the children of Israel, they have no inheritance. So that's among the children of Israel, they have no inheritance.
Right. So once again, it's reiterating that again, and it's reiterating the what has to be done in order to deal with the tabernacle of the congregation. All right, keep going. And understand that the word tabernacle just means a dwelling place, or otherwise a house. Okay, a dwelling place can be anything that is sanctioned or established. All right, like for example, like a storefront, a residential, or commercial spot, so to speak. Go ahead.
Verse 24. But the tithes of the children of Israel, which they offer as an heave offering unto the Lord, I have given to the Levites to inherit. Therefore, I have said unto them, among the children of Israel, they shall have no inheritance.
Once again, the Most High has to reiterate this so there's no confusion. And how, once again, I do want to say this, how the Bible is developed and constructed is so amazing to me, because a lot of people a lot of people read the scripture, right? They read the scripture, and then somehow they still create some type of confusing scenario, something that's not there.
Right.
And the Most High says it like when the Most High talks, like, you know how people be like, I said what I said? Like that's the Most High. Like when he says something, that's what it is. There's nothing that you can add or take away from it. It's just, that's what it is, and that's it. You take it, and you get it or you don't. But however, not everybody's going to understand these scriptures how me and you do, because and that's all the Most High. There's nothing I can do to hide this truth from you. But however, I can do my best to get it through your thick ass skull so you understand. But at the end of the day, my job is to teach as a priest. That's one out of many jobs to do as a priest. And then from there, hey, it's the Lord, because it's spiritual at the end of the day. But the Most High doesn't want everybody to understand this Bible. You got it. The Most High doesn't want everybody to understand these scriptures, these records, these mysteries. These dark sayings, because it's not for everybody. And it's probably for the better, because some of you guys may pervert it and do something like be a pastor, be a preacher, and pervert it like Esau does, and tell you that the laws are done away with and God loves everybody, which all those things are lies. Things that you have been told all your life and has done nothing for you but destroy you. There's nothing beneficial about saying that God loves everybody. You telling me that God loves Derek Chauvin, the one that, unalived George Floyd? Are you telling me, the Most High loves, what's his name, man? George Zimmerman, who unalived Trayvon Martin? The list goes on.
Hitler?
Say it again.
Hitler?
Huh?
Hitler?
What you mean?
Hitler.
Hitler?
Hitler.
Oh, Hitler. I was gonna say, you ain't gotta whisper Hitler.
Well, I don't know, because he might bang.
No, it's too wild. But yeah, Hitler. Like you think the Most High loves Hitler? Come on, man. Like don't teach that garbage, man. Let's be honest and truthful.
If I may, so
go ahead.
And that's a bona fide fact, because ain't nobody gonna sit here and tell you that God loves Hitler.
No.
So what happened to all that God loves everybody?
Right. It's out the window. It doesn't exist. Equality, man. Like, how can we be equal with a people that does not regard you at all, that don't even want to see you in their presence? They hate you. Like when the Bible says that your enemy, paraphrasing, has a perpetual hatred, that is our enemy. That is the oppressor. In every way, shape, or form, man, you are not desired. You are not regarded. Everyone don't give a damn about you. They hate you.
You got that attendance?
Oh fuck. Let me see. I think it's in the email. You got it?
Gotcha.
But I can't do this. If they sign in, we'll take care of it later.
Okay.
Yeah, that's something I can do. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I got it. Because once the stream is over, you can go back and see the comments.
All right.
Yeah. Come on, no sweat. Most time for yeah, I got it. Otherwise, let's keep going though.
Come on,
y'all get the point. Keep going. 25. I thought it was 24. No. You're right. Wait, hold on.
The book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 25.
Yeah, you got it.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 26, thus speak unto the Levites, and say unto them, when ye take of the children of Israel the tithes which I have given you from them for your inheritance, then ye shall offer up an heave offering of it for the Lord, even a 10th part of the tithe. Right. So what verse 26 is saying is similar to what verse 24 was saying, as far as, again, Levites, they live off of the tithes. They live off of the things that the Most High is giving them, which is the land. And what's so beautiful about that is, in support of that, you have the Israelites that are helping as well. And the Levites, like the job of the Levites and the job of non-Levites go hand in hand. They work together. They help each other out. You know what I mean? It's amazing. But you can start right there, and let's go back to the Hebrew. 27 all the way down to 32, which is going to be the end of that chapter. The book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 27. In the Hebrew, Wa na kabash, Wa na kashab lakum da rawam mathkum kadagan mana ha garan waka malaaha mana hayakwab. Verse 28. Kan da raya mawa gam atham da rawamath hawa makal ma aisha rafyakum ashar da kokawa da kwakwa ma'ath banya yasha'ala wana thafma ma manwa ath Tarawam, Tarawamath, Yahweh, La Aharon, Ha-Kahan. Verse 29. Makal, Mathanath, Yakum, Tarayamwa, Ath, Kal, Tarawam, Tarawamath, Yahweh, Makal, Kalabwa, Ath, Ma Kodashwa, Ma Manwa. Verse 30. Wa Amarath, Alaham, Ba Haram, Ba Harayam, Kum, Ath, Kalabwa, Ma Manwa, Wa Na Kashab, La Loyam, Kathab Wa'ath, Garan, Wa Kathab Wa'ath, Yaquab. Verse 31. Wa Akalafma, Athwa, Wakal, Ma Kawam, Atham, Wa Ba Yatham, Kaya, Shekar, Hawa'a, Lakam, Kalak, Aibadathkum, Ba'ahal, Ba'ai. Verse 32. Wa la'a tha sha'awa ayla yaw, it's like Alyawa, Kata'a, Ba Harayamkum, Ath, Kalabwa, Mamanwa, Wa'ath, Kodashia, Wanya, Yasha'ala, La'a, Da Kalalaw, it's like Ka, Da Kalalwa, Lawa'a, Da Ma Wathwa. It's the end of 32. All right, that's what. All right, we'll sign Christ. You go ahead and read that. Where did I start again? 27. So my apologies. 27. The book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 27. And this your heave offering shall be reckoned unto you, as though it were the corn of the threshing floor, and as the fullness of the winepress. Thus ye also shall offer an offering made.
So it's like an heave offering.
Thus ye also shall offer an heave offering unto the Lord of all your tithes, which ye receive of the children of Israel.
Now, Slug, I just want to stop you for 1 second. Understand this, though, right? Although the Levites are receiving tithes from Israel, even they have to tithe themselves. Just so that's a complete understanding.
Right.
You know, everyone has to pay a portion to the Most High. Keep going.
Good. And ye shall give therefore the Lord's heave offering to Aaron the priest.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 29. Out of all your gifts ye shall offer every heave offering of the Lord, of all the best thereof, even the hollow part thereof out of it.
Right, and what's so beautiful is that the Most High wants the best of the best with any and everything. So you got to give the best to the Most High. Don't give the Most High 50%. Don't give him even 100%. Give him 1,000%. Like make it the best that it can be, that it should be. I should say. Better yet, it should be the best. Don't give him something half-ass. You know what I mean? Like if you're going to give somebody a gift, are you going to give them a nice, beautiful box that's wrapped up, all presentable, but the gift inside of the box is all destroyed and broken? Like that's an insult. You know what I mean? It's especially too like how even in the scriptures, people would try to give the Most High offerings that were just disgusting, that was not clean, like, you know, an unclean beast, or a clean beast that was sick as hell. Like what can anyone do with that sick beast? You know what I mean? Like you wasted the animal. I mean, once it's sick, it's done for. There's nothing you can do with it. Go ahead.
It's almost like you ain't got no use for it. So
it's exactly. Like trash. I'm giving you my scraps.
I'm giving you scraps.
You know what I mean? Like, nah. You know, like that's rude as hell. You know what I mean? I'll be damned if somebody gives me some scraps of anything and I can't do nothing with it. And in their mind, they're like, well, shit, I can't do nothing, but I'll give it to him and see what he can do. Like, come on, man. Like, let's be for real. You know what I mean? So the offering, everything when it comes to the Lord has to be top tier. You know what I mean? And shout out to Officer 1000 TITHES and, you know, Trooper Kanagabar for, you know, just doing a little bit of some that make this school look absolutely more glorious. The YAHANNA to y'all. The brothers came in here and said, no, I don't like this. This has to be changed. Like I was trying to see the vision of this place. I was trying to do a little bit of something. I did good with the photos on the wall. Y'all got the rest because I'm like, look, I'm trying to figure out how can I make this small space look glorious and not like anybody else. You know what I mean? And of course with great minds, with zeal, you know, and skills as well, you know, make this school look, you know, better. And it's just gonna get better. Like this is just the start. You know, I wish y'all can see this right now. One of these days we'll definitely show the school around just to show y'all like how glorious this looks like. I'm sure the Lord approves of this. You know what I mean? This don't look like no damn Christian church. It looks like a place where, you know, it's protection, a sanctuary, as it should be for the nation of Israel, for our brothers and sisters who's going through hell right now outside of these walls. You got it. You know what I mean? So it's like, what verse you leave off of? 27, 28. I got you. Don't worry about it. So this is verse 28. Thus ye also shall offer an heave offering unto the Lord of all your tithes, which ye receive of the children of Israel. And ye shall give thereof the Lord's heave offering to Aaron the priest. Okay, so even the Levites had to give their offerings over to the priest. And it said Aaron the priest. That's right. All right, keep going. 29.
29. Mm-hmm. Out of all your gifts, ye shall offer every heave offering of the Lord of all the best thereof, even the hollow part thereof out of it. Verse 30. Therefore thou shalt say unto them, when ye have heaved the best thereof from it, then it shall be counted unto the Levites as the increase of the threshing floor. and as the increase of the winepress. Verse 31. And ye shall eat in every place, ye and your households, for it is your reward for your service in the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 32. And ye shall bear no sin by reason of it, and ye shall heed, and ye have heed from it the best of it, neither shall ye pollute the holy things of the children of Israel, lest ye die.
Right. So once again, once you understand what is required of the Most High, what you cannot do is what we call deviating from, that original thing. Because the moment that you start to change up the rules, the moment that you decide to pervert it and put your own spin on it, when it don't need nothing added to it, it's perfect the way it is. Because the Lord, set it up a certain way for a reason. The moment that you start to, go against that, then, you may just find yourself just unalived. You're going to find yourself in the path of destruction to where ultimately you are going to meet your demise. All right. That's it on that part. Let's go to, let me see. Oh, Salaki. Damn. It's my apology. You're supposed to read 19:1. As far as the other Hebrew, but it's fine.
So I just read from 19:1 to 19.
Yeah. You can just read the extra one, but we can still kind of keep the thing, keep it into like to 8, verse 8, like keep the 7 scripture. So yeah, so you'll read verse 1 all the way to 8. Then you got it. Yeah, you got it.
And if I may too,
yeah, go ahead.
I like to read like the first 5 books of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? All the how the structure is set up. I like to read it and think.
Yeah.
This is how we're going. It's going to get. This is what we're going to get back to in the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was just about to say that. Yeah, absolutely.
Instead of looking at it like, oh, that's old and that's done away with, like many Christians do.
Right.
They like to look at it like, oh, that's done away with. I look at it like we are going to get back to that. We don't deserve to have that.
Right.
We don't deserve a structure like that right now because of our sin.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're in hell now. We're ran by America.
Yeah.
Our laws are governed by America. What we do and don't do in our homes is governed by America.
Right.
Not by God. Although, as an Israelite, you still have to govern yourself as an Israelite. You still have to govern yourself as far as what the Most High wants from you and doesn't want from you. But because we've been in this place so long and we've been under Christianity and under the devil so long, we've fallen into his customs and the way he does things. Now we're voting for a white man to rule over us. Now we're celebrating Christmas in our homes. We're celebrating New Year and 4th of July, Ramadan, Ash Wednesday, Lent.
Yes.
And none of that is required by the Lord. All of that is against the Lord. All of that is against the Most High. And we're sitting in the Christian church as if we're doing something for the Most High.
Right, absolutely.
You know what I mean? One day we're going to get back to doing what God requires us to do.
Right, from the beginning, from Genesis, all the way up until now. Like you said, the very first 5 books of Moses, was absolutely, like you said, the structure of how we were supposed to thrive and survive and live as a people. You know what I mean? Our very much, it was our blueprint. Okay, but now how we live today, man, is so out of order. It's so out of order. Like the Bible says, everything must be in decency and order. And there's none of that in the way that we live under this place called America, under our oppressor who runs America, who runs the entire earth. All right, because not just America, but we're only saying that because of where we are right now. Right. We are in the states of North America. Okay, and our oppressor, man, has done a number with his devices on the minds and souls of God's chosen people, where we are just out of it. We are mentally and spiritually just out of our minds, insane. And that's because we don't have the structure that the Most High given us from the start. All right. No wonder why we're, number 1 in abortions, because we don't know how precious it is and how beautiful an inheritance, by the way, is what the Bible says. children are an inheritance unto the Lord.
Right.
Because we don't know that, abortion sounds good. It sounds like the right choice to make when you are in a tough spot and you are not holding yourself accountable of the actions that you took when you laid down with that man, when you laid down with that woman. So it does sound like an easy way out. But no one talks about the pain and suffering and hell behind those choices. It sounds good to smoke, to get high. It sounds good because you are escaping from reality, from all your problems, from all your molestations and assaults, from all the bullets that hit you. You know what I mean? All the constant arguing and fighting amongst your household and your parents. It sounds like an easy way to live life. It's not. It's pain and suffering. Don't you know people that get high, they want to stop? I hear people all the time. Hey man, I've been smoking a little too much, man. I've been drinking too much. I've been getting high too much. I've been smoking this dope, man. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to break. But then they can't because they don't know how to properly. They don't have the discipline. They don't have the counsel. They don't have someone to hold them accountable, to show them another way to where they don't have to live like that. Only in the Israelite school, a universal practical knowledge, have I seen real change. Have I seen where someone's going to hold you accountable. They are going to hold their feet to that fire. They are going to, their nay is going to be nay and their yea is going to be yea. Whatever they say is what it's going to be. There's no such thing as hypocrisy. You can't short yourself here. You can only succeed. And if you fail, it's on your part, not ours. I pray you understand. But go ahead unless you want to say something.
That's it. The book of Numbers, chapter 19, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wayadabar Yahweh al-Mashah wa al-Aharon la'amar. Verse 2. Za'ath kakwath ha-thawara. Ashar tazawa Yahweh la'amar. Dabar al-Banya Yasha'ala waya kwakwa. Al-Yakah. Paraha Adama Tha Mayama Ashar Ayan Baha Mawam Ashar La'a Ayla Alya. It's like Alyaha. Verse 3. Wana Thafma Atha Al Alaizar. Ha kahan waha wa taza ya'a atha all ma ka wataza la ma kana wa shakat atha la panyawa. Verse 4. Wala kwak ala izar ha kahan ma dama ba atazab ba'aiwa wa hazaha all nakak panya aha ma wa'ai ma dama ba shabai pa Pa'anya. So like Pa'anyam. Verse 5. Wa Sharak. Ath. Ha Para La Ayan Yawa. Ath. Ira. Wa Ath. Ba Sharha. Wa Ath. Dama. Al. Parashha. Ya Sharak. It's like Wa Sharap. Verse 6. Wa Laquak. Ha Kahan. Aitaza.
Oh, sure. Okay. That's you, huh?
Nah, that's not Tizab.
Oh, no, you swab.
I'll rise. Wa Aza Wa. Wa Shanya. Tha Wa La'aif. Waha Shaliyuka. All. Thawak. Sharapath. Ha Para. Verse 7. Wa Kabas. Bagad Yawa. Ha Kahan. Wara Kataza. Ba Shur. Basharwa. Ba Mayam. Wa Akar. Yabawa. All. Ha Makanha. Ha Makanha. Wa Tama'a. Hakahan Id Ha'ibar. It's like Ha'ira. Verse 8. Waha Sharak Atha Ya Kabas Ba Bagad Yawa Ba Mayam Wa Ra Kataza Basharwa Ba Mayam Wa Tama'a Id Ha'ira. In the English, the book of Numbers, chapter 19, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron.
That was verse 8, right?
Yes.
All right, you got it. Go ahead.
And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, This is the ordinance of the law which the Lord hath commanded, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, that they bring thee a red heifer without spot, wherein is no blemish, and upon which never came yoke.
Right. Also, so a young heifer is just simply a young female animal. All right, that's used for dairy or such thing as like beef. Okay. All right, a heifer. So that's a term that a lot of people know in the Black community for sure. It's because you know your auntie, your mama, all the females in your family were called young heifers. It was used as an insult.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's no different than calling them a whore, a bitch, things of that sort. All right, keep going. Yeah, heifer, salami.
Yeah. Verse 3. And ye shall give her unto Eleazar the priest, and he may bring her forth without the camp, and one shall slay her before his face. And by the way, a heifer is a female.
The female, yeah.
I don't know if you said that.
I say young female animal. That's what I said. Right. Yeah, young female animal. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it fits. You know, you call a woman a heifer or even a bitch. A bitch is a female dog. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, go ahead, you got it.
And this just shows you where we get these terms from.
Absolutely, yeah. It's very much in house.
Yeah, right.
You know, so to speak. It's crazy though, because I didn't think about it until like I read the scriptures. Like also too, in the book of Matthew, when it says, I never knew that the word crib was in the Bible, and when it said the word crib, it was it's in the scripture where it talks about how demons leave you. It's like an empty house. And when they come back, it's like they moved in. Okay. It's using that analogy, and it said crib. I'm like, it said something about clean out the crib. I'm paraphrasing, and I was like, crib? What the fuck? I'm like that's in the Bible. Right. It was certain words that just blew my mind. I'm like, that's how niggas talk. I'm like, damn. Also too, Nehemiah, man, when he beat the hell out of those brothers for marrying outside of their race. If you do not know, you Black, Hispanic, Native Indian men, you can't sleep with every race of people because they're not your people. Right. All skin folk ain't kinfolk, and just because they have what every other woman has, and because they are a man that have what every other man has, doesn't mean you can just consummate with them. You can't have sex and lay down with everybody. You know what I mean? Would you lay down with an animal? I mean, I really answered my question by asking the question. You know what I mean? Because you just might. You know, I mean, some people out here would really just sleep with any and all things. But yeah, man, like you got to be careful. But so like my point.
Sir?
My point I was making.
Shoot, we was talking about man, I lost.
It's a lot.
We was talking about how the words.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, how the words. But anyway, you know, Nehemiah, he had, you know, beat these brothers up because they slept outside of their race, and the problem that he had was they are going to have an identity crisis. I'm just going to paraphrase it all. They are going to have an identity crisis, meaning that they are going to have a language of the father, which is the ancient Hebrew, and have the language of the mother, which is a different nation, meaning they have a different culture, a different language, and it's just going to cause confusion. So it's better that we have 12 tribes. Why would you choose someone outside of the 12 tribes? You got it's like 12 flavors, man, to try. You have 12 options. Any tribe within the 12 tribes can intermarry within each other or marry within each other. But outside of the 12 tribes, you cannot marry an outsider. And my thing is with the words like heifer, the words like female dog, when Christ called that woman a female dog, right? The words like how Nehemiah said, if you jump over thy gate, I will lay hands on you. Mm-hmm. That's how niggas talk today. I'll put these paws on you. I'm gonna lay my hands on you. Like it's just so crazy. But that's one out of many examples in the Bible, just to show you that this is our records, this is our book. All right, I just want to say that. Salah. I digress. You were at 5 now. No. I'm sorry. I will start back at 4.
Was that still in the Hebrew?
No. I'm saying English. Okay. Yeah, English. My bad, English.
The book of Numbers, chapter 19, verse 5. And one shall burn the heifer in his sight, her skin and her flesh and her blood with her dung shall he burn.
So, did you read all the 4? I'll go back. Yeah, I'll go back.
The book of Numbers, chapter 19, verse 4. And Eleazar the priest shall take of her blood with his finger, and sprinkle her blood directly before the tabernacle of the congregation 7 times. Verse 5. And one shall burn the heifer in his sight, her skin and her flesh and her blood with her dung. How shall he burn?
But also to let you know, when it says to her, it lets you know that this animal is a female as well. That's even more proof. But a heifer will always be mostly a female. I forget the opposite of a heifer as far as a male. Do you know
like a young male.
Yeah.
It's
a name for it. I just seen it. Yeah, I just seen it. But however, when it says heifer, you know that it's a female animal, so to speak, or whatever. Keep going.
Verse 6. And the priest shall take cedar wood and hyssop and scarlet and cast it into the midst of the burning of the heifer.
Keep going.
Verse 7. And then the priest shall wash his clothes, and he shall bathe his flesh in water, and afterward he shall come into the camp, and the priest shall be unclean until the evening. Verse 8. And he that burneth her shall wash his clothes in water, and bathe his flesh in water, and shall be unclean until the evening.
Right. So the purpose of this is for the people. It's to clean the people who are unclean. All right. I want to stay away from the word ritual, but this is something that was done a practice that was done in order to in order to clean unclean people. I understand in the Bible there are rules that we have. There are instructions that we have in order to do any and everything. Like, for example, quarantine. Quarantine just means that you are set apart from the congregation for a time, depending on what the uncleanness is. All right. So, for example, if you have a baby, if a woman has a baby, that woman is unclean for a certain amount of days, depending on if she has a boy child or a female child. If you have a blood issue just simply means that you have some type of, disease. Like, what's the one that makes a woman bleed all the time? Is it fibrosis? It's a.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. It's a condition where like a woman, if she has a flower, right? A flower is like a period or a menstrual cycle. She's unclean for 7 days, and she has like a regular one. But there's a one where a woman, sometimes she can bleed constantly all the time, and it's not determined by her monthly. It's just she has an issue with her body to where she just bleeds all the time, and so she's forever unclean. You know what I mean? But it's a term that they use in today's times, a medical term that they have for that type of issue. Same thing with HIV. You know what I mean? You have to quarantine and stuff like that. So many rules. When someone dies and you go to the funeral or burial, when you give into marriage, man, when you have sex as a man or a woman, you are unclean for a time. But the rules are always different. All right. So this is what we are seeing as far as the cleansing of the uncleanness. You go ahead and get back into the Hebrew. We had verses 9 to 15 with that one.
And by the way, that young bull is a calf.
It's a cow, yeah, a cow. Otherwise, they had another word, bovine.
Well, bovine, I think it's another word for bull.
Bull, yeah.
But the young cow is a calf.
Calf,
male
yes.
Cow.
Yeah.
I think bovine is a word.
Yeah, because when I saw it say a heifer is a young female bovine, which is like you said, a bull, a cow. They're kind of all in the same family, in a sense. They cousins.
Oh, wait, is it spelled this way? B-O-V-I-N?
Yeah.
It says a relating to or
Like cattle. Yeah. So yeah, it's some animal. Yeah. So like you said, a cow or a bull or something like that. Yeah. But because like you said, a cat. I think it did say calf in it, didn't it?
What?
In scriptures?
In scriptures?
I think it said it earlier. But however, it's a lawful animal though. We know that for a fact. But yeah.
Book of Numbers.
Okay, you got
19 verse 9 in the Hebrew. Y-A-S-U-P, Ayash, Tahawar, Af, Apar, Ha, Purah, YAHANNA, what's it like a Hanayak? Ma, Wataza, La Makana, Ba Ma Kawam, Tahawar, Wa Hayatha, La Aidath, Banya Yasha'ala, Lama Shamar, Wa La Ma Shamar Raf, Zamaya, Nada, Kha Ta'ath, Hawa'a. Verse 10, Wa Kabas, Ha-A-S-U-P, Af, Apar, Ha, Para, Af, Bagadua, Wa Tama'a, Aid, Ha-Irab, Waha Yatha, Labanya Yasha'ala, Wa Lagar, Hagar, Bath Wakam, La Quaf, Walam, verse 11, Ha Nagai, Bamath, Nakal, Napash, Adam, Wa Tama'a, Shaba'ath, Yamayam, verse 12, Hawa'a, Ya Thakata, Ya Da Kata'a, Wa Wayawam, Ha Shalayashya, Wa Bayamwa, it's like it, Wa Bayawam, Ha Shaba Ya'aya, Ya Tahar, Wa Na'a, Ya Thakat, Ya Thakata'a, Bayawam, Ha Shalayashya, Wa Bayawam, Ha Shabayaya, La'a, Ya Tahar. Verse 13. Call Ha Naga I Bamath Napash Ha Adam Ashar Yamawath Wala Ya Takata'a Ath Ma Shekan Yahweh Tama'a Wana Karatha Ha Napash Ha Hawa'a Maya Sha'ala Kaya Maya Nada La'a Zarak Alyawa Tama'a Yahaya Aywad Tama'ath Wa Bawa. Verse 14. Za'ath Ha Thawara Adam Kaya Yamawath Ba Ahal Call Haba'a All Ha Ahal Wakal Ashar Ba Ahal Ya Tama'a Shaba'ath Yamayam. Verse 15.
Last verse.
Wakal Kaya Pa Thawak Ashar Ayan Taza Mayad Pa Thayal Al Yawa Ta Ma'a Hawa'a.
That's it on that?
That's it.
Most High Christ. That's for you if you need it.
Book of Numbers, chapter 19, verse 10. And he that gathereth the ashes of the heifer shall wash his clothes and be unclean until the even. And if he shall be, and it shall be unto the children of Israel and unto the stranger that sojourneth among them for a statute forever. He that toucheth the dead body of any man shall be unclean 7 days.
Right. So also, so you're also going to find this in the book of Leviticus, where it speaks about the so many scenarios of quarantine. That's a great book. I would honestly, if I were you, I would start off. What was very, very important. I would start off with Leviticus, the 11th chapter. That's where you're going to see the dietary laws about what you should and should not eat. I think everybody, within their first 90 days, you should know what you should, what you can and cannot eat according to the Most High. You know what I mean? Like I was just explaining this to my father this morning about, there are specific rules on why, you can't eat certain things. You know what I mean? But now if you want to get more in depth about why we can't eat pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster, just look at people who eat it today and see if you're able to, have a conversation with them. You probably won't, because they most likely have died from it. Health issues, health problems, major ones. But of course, you're going to have people out there that's going to say, well, a little bit of everything could, kill you and, create sickness and stuff like that. But if we really want to get down to the nitty gritty of it, we are going to show you which one is better to eat versus the other one. You know what I mean? It's not about, but if you really think about it, the oppressor has poisoned every goddamn thing. It's not really about what's poison. It's more about what is lawful, what is legal, what is unlawful, what is illegal, according to the Most High. That's really all that matters. Everything else, just don't worry about it. The Most High did say that we shall eat and drink poison and not die. So if you're one of those people that are, very anal about the GMOs and all the other stuff, don't you even sweat it. It's not that big a deal. If you want to eat that, McNasty is what I call it. It's called McDonald's, but McNasty, go ahead and eat it. Just make sure that it is as close as lawful as it can be in order to eat it. And that's that. You want to say something?
No, I was going to say, don't go and order the bacon cheeseburger.
Yeah, we definitely ain't saying that.
You know what I'm saying? Go and order the cheeseburger. They say 100% beef. So eat it.
Yeah, it's probably 85. It's probably, got different other type of meat in it.
Here's what I say, though.
Yeah.
Because McDonald's used to be $1 a burger.
Yeah.
It ain't that no more.
No, it's not that no more.
So, we used to eat it because, for necessity. You know what I mean? We used to eat it because that was all we could afford.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now you can't even afford McDonald's.
Yeah, you can.
You mean,
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's crazy. Even going to Wendy's, you want a 4 for $4, that shit gonna be $10. It should be a 4 for $10, because that's exactly what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? That's exactly what it's gonna be. Just that. All right. But anyway, I digress. So, verse 11, when he says, "He that touches the dead body of any man shall be unclean 7 days," it's the same thing for a carcass of an animal. A carcass just means a dead body. All right. It's a body that's unalive, it has no life in it. You know what I mean? It's the same thing as well. Now, however, as far as animals, because like when you have chicken, when you have, yeah, go ahead, you got that, yeah, that's what. You know, when you have a chicken or something like that, you know, it's dead, but it's not going to make you unclean. You know, at the grocery store, because there's no blood in it, there's no life in it, so to speak. You know what I mean? Meaning that it's prepared to where it's prepped for food, for cooking. Okay, it's packaged now. You know, all the disgustingness, you know, it's not there no more. So it's packaged up for you to cook. So that's not gonna make you unclean, because even some idiot has said that too. It's like, so every time you grab some meat from the store and you're ready to cook it, does that make you unclean? No. All right. It's already went through the process as it died to be prepared for you to cook. Okay, there's a process with death. Like, if anybody out there who knows how who you know ran a funeral home, there's a process of how they run, you know, how to do the dead body. Even a slaughterhouse, when it comes to slaughtering animals, there's a process to where, you know, they package, you know, they gotta there's a practice that they do for that animal that is dead. All right. You know, they do all the most gruesome, disgusting parts of it in order for you, you know, to get to the part where it's all packaged and clean. Okay. So yes. So, but again, for 7 days, you are going to, you know, be unclean. You have to quarantine and separate yourself from the temple and from the congregation, so that way they're not unclean as well. I'm not saying that you are going to get a cold or it's not hereditary per se, but you just don't, you know, you just don't want to spread anything. That's why with COVID-19, with that whole thing right there, in some sense, some people can get it based on being around you. So to avoid that, you just separate yourself from everyone else. That's the same thing as quarantine. All right. And yeah, and there's rules to how to quarantine yourself based on the situation. Once again, that's for another day, another class. However, we have broke down the entire Leviticus book itself, and you can find that on our channel. All right, or on our channels, I should say. I.S.U.P.K, any state, any city, so be it. Verse 12: He shall purify himself with it on the 3rd day, and on the 7th day he shall be clean. But if he purify not himself the 3rd day, then the 7th day he shall not be clean. All right. Once again, I did mention there are rules to when you quarantine. You have to clean yourself. You have to prep certain things to make sure that you are completely, you know, done with the quarantine and you are no longer unclean anymore. Like another thing is too, for another great example, when a man or a woman, you know, have sex with each other, there are liquids that come out of you. You know, it's called semen. It's called this, that, and the third, right? I would hope when you are unclean, when you are done with that, you know, intercourse, with that sex, that you actually wash your behind. I would hope so. I would hope that you clean yourself. You take a bath or a shower, that you do some type of cleaning, that you wash your clothes, wash your sheets, so on and so forth. Like there's rules to everything. And I would hope you do that. Otherwise, if you don't, good night. Like, you are just disgusting and diabolical. You know what I mean? Just disgusting. But yeah, once again, I will hope when you are unclean in any fashion, in any manner, that you wash your clothes, you wash yourself. You know what I mean? Like, don't be like the oppressor, where he will just continue to stay dirty. He will air freshener, you know, his clothes and be like, yeah, I'm clean. You know what I mean? I was just talking about giving them the example about, you know, how when you are, you know, giving in marriage, you know, having sex and stuff like that, I would hope that you wash your clothes, wash your sheets, and wash your behind.
Yeah, don't go to that other red house right after you.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Man. Wash yourself before you go and lay with the next one.
Exactly, because bacteria sits, it spreads. You know what I mean? There's a thing called STDs, and there's a thing where, you know, you can get fungus and this, that, and the third. Like, make sure, like, if you go to a funeral, if you're having sex, if you know, just whatever, man, just make sure that you clean yourself. There's rules to everything. So, all right, I just said it in 5 different ways. All right, I don't know if I need to speak Creole, Spanish, whatever, but I hope you get the point. Let's go to verse 13.
Book of Numbers, chapter 19, verse 13. Whosoever toucheth the dead body of any man that is dead, and purifieth not himself, defileth the tabernacle of the Lord.
There you go.
And that soul shall be cut off from Israel.
Right.
Because the water of separation was not sprinkled upon him.
That is so poetic.
That is.
Good night. In other words, because he didn't wash his ass.
Yes, sir.
All right. The Lord said, because the water of separation was not sprinkled upon him. That is some hardcore ass writing. Yeah. That is so poetic. But if you don't understand, it means that, you know, you're still unclean because you didn't wash your ass. All right. Mm-hmm. I have to say it like that because that's the language that our people understand usually. So yeah, just make sure that you wash your behind. Otherwise, you are going to be, you know, that person who just funky. Don't want that. I mean, would you sleep with somebody that's funky?
And that's another hint to let you know who the children of Israel are.
Yeah, because that's not us.
You know what I mean? There's a story that people love to tell about how the Moors taught the Europeans how to bathe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These are the same people who carried around diseases because they didn't wash.
Yeah.
Because they didn't jump in the damn tub and wash with soap and water. These are the same people who today don't even use the soap and rag.
Man.
They shampoo their hair, and when they wash their hair,
it just runs down
their body. They let it run down their body. That's their bath.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? So
that's crazy.
That lets you know who the people over in Israel right now are not the children of Israel.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, man. Because I don't understand that. Like you have to be like in the shower when you clean yourself. You got to be intentional about what you're cleaning on your body. You think the water itself is going to clean everything? No, it rinses you. It doesn't cleanse you. You know, per se, like you got to add product to your body to scrub off because some people. You know what I mean? Some people have hard to reach areas and you know, you got dirt in certain areas. You got to clean. You got to clean the cracks, the crevices of everything. You know what I mean? Like dirt, like, you know, holds on to your body. You know, it holds on to anything. You got to scrub. You got to rub and stuff like that, man. Like, come on, man. You better grab that damn soap. And I don't care if it was laundry detergent or dishwashing soap. Go ahead.
Also, for you dreadlock wearers, you know what I'm saying? That it's gunk in your hair.
Yeah, it's literally dirt and it's matted hair, which is dead hair with somewhat live hair. But the majority is dead hair and dirt. Talking about I need to detox my dreads. If you have to detox your dreads and there's a whole bunch of dark, muddy water, you have to cut it off. Because when you wash your hair, like you know the difference of like when you take your braids out, right? For example, right? You got products in your hair. You got oil, you got probably mousse, you got jam in your hair, right? All that dries up and clumps up, you know, and stuff like that. And that's product buildup, and your hair is growing at the same time. There's a whole process of what's happening with your hair, right? So when you wash it, you should when you're done washing it, you should know that it's clean. And if it's not clean, what you got to do? You got to re-shampoo. You got to recondition it. You know what I mean? Same thing when you're washing your body. Sometimes you probably work in a certain environment where you get super dirty. You work in the mines and with the coals and the caves. You're a blacksmith. You are a mechanic. You get super you get dirt on you. You know, you may have to wash up more than you usually do on a regular basis to get it off of you. And you telling me that you just use water? The oppressor is disgusting, man. But go ahead. You want to say something?
Nah, that's it.
That's nasty, man. But anyway, Go ahead.
I believe. Did I finish 13? Let me just start back.
No. You actually you was at the because the water, the separation was not sprinkled upon him.
He shall be unclean. His uncleanness is yet upon him.
Right. So it's staying on him. He's still unclean. He has to be separated from Israel at this time because he's still unclean. That's because he did not wash himself. Keep going.
Verse 14. This is the law. When a man dieth in a tent, all that come into the tent and all that is in the tent shall be unclean 7 days.
Keep going.
Verse 15. In every one vessel, it's like in every open vessel which has no covering bound upon it is unclean.
Every open vessel which have no covering bound upon it is unclean. Oh yeah, kind. Okay, and that's the last verse. Yeah, that's the last verse. So now this is the last 7 for sure. 16 through 22. And that's it.
The book of Numbers, chapter 19, verse 16. In the Hebrew. Wakal Ashar Yagai al Panya Ha Shada Ba Kalal Karab Awa Ba Math Awa Ba Aitazam Adam Awa Ba Kobar Ya Tama'a Shaba'aith Yamayam. Verse 17. Waya la kwakwa la tama'a ma a par sharapath ha kata'af wa nathan al yawa mayam kayayam all kaya. Verse 18. Wala kwak Azawab wa tabal ba mayam ayash tahawar wa hazaha al ha ahal wa al kal hakalium wa al ha napashiyaf. It's like ha napashwaf ashar hayawa sham wa al ha nagai ba aitazam wa kalal wa ba math wa ba korah. What's like ba kobar. 19. Where am I reading to again? Where am I reading to again?
22, which is the last verse of this chapter.
Oh, okay.
And then that's it. Then we get into the English and then we're done.
Okay. Verse 19. Wa hazaha ha tahar al ha tama'a bayawam ha shalayashia wa bayawam ha shabayaya wa kata'awa bayawam ha shabayayawa. So like wa by shay sweet wa ha shabayaya wa kabas ba bagad yawa warak taza ba mayam wa tahar ba irab. Verse 20. Wa ayam. So like wa ayash ashar ya tama'a wa la'a ya thakata'a wa la karatha ha napash ha hawa'a ma waka ha kwahal kaya ath ma kodash Yahweh tama'a ya maya nada la'a zarak Alyawa tama'a hawa. 21. Wa hayatha laham la hakwaf aywalam wa mazaha maya Hada Yakabas Bagadiwa Wahanagai Bamaya Ha Nada Yatama'a I Ha'ira. So 2, Wakal Ashar Yaga I Bawa Ha Tama'a Yatama'a Wa Hanapash Ha Nagaith Da Tama'a I Ha'ira.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, clap it up. All right. You got it. Let's go ahead and read it in the English. 16.
The book of Numbers, chapter 19, verse 16, in the English. And whosoever toucheth one that is slain with a sword in the open fields, or a dead body, or a bone of a man, or a grave, shall be unclean 7 days. And it's like, so even if you go to a grave site, you know what I'm saying, after the body dead and buried, you still unclean.
Oh yeah, kind, yeah.
7 days.
Yeah. So every time you visit that, that dead relative, you know what I mean, you are always unclean. You know, it's so funny though, right? So many family members, have passed away during my small time in the truth. And certain family members will hit me up, be like, hey, so-and-so, how come you ain't here with us? You know what I mean? Well, first of all, y'all at the gravesite, y'all getting yourself pitch black drunk from sun up to sundown. Like I never knew. I mean, people really sit at the gravesite all day. I mean, I do understand the concept of a funeral where you are there for like 2-3 hours. Because the funeral is really not that long. You know what I mean? You got the service, the funeral service. Right. And then you have the after party. So like I call it the after party. So like I call it the after party because they call it the wake. Right. Nigga, as soon as they put whoever in the ground, you know what I mean, you are at the next spot eating up all the food whoever cooked. You know what I mean, man. I saw a meme not so long ago. It was like when you at the funeral, the food so damn good, you forgot who the hell died. You know what I mean? It's like good night. But I call it the after party because it's like, it's a sense of celebration. You know what I mean? You not only are you mourning, but you're just celebrating their passing. Because the reason why they call it passing is because you're passing through. This life has died, and now, in their terms, you're with Jesus, you're with God. And in some sense that's true, as far as your spirit, not your body. But that is funny. But yeah, you are unclean. You're unclean. All right, you're unclean. Even if you go to a grave site. Also, too, if you have you have ashes of a dead body in your house, that makes the house unclean. Yes, that's another thing as well. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just about to say that too. Like, you keeping ashes in your house, that house is unclean. That at least that room. Let's say you keep it in your bedroom. That room is unclean. Every time you go in that room, you're unclean 7 days.
Right. Yeah. Actually, a portion of your house. Yeah. Like also too, I recall when my mother, she had passed away. My brother asked me, I think we should all get like ashes of our mother in a necklace, and our in a necklace or something like that. And I was just like, no, I'll pass. Right. You know what I mean? I'll honor her a different way. But I'm like, I don't need a dead person's ashes around my neck like that. I get it, but no, thank you. You know what I mean? Because I know what the Bible says, and then also too, I just felt weird about that anyway. You know what I mean?
Walking around, you're unclean everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go, all the time.
You're making every space around you unclean. You're making every body that cover around you unclean. It's a walking virus.
Exactly my point. You took a shower, but you put that necklace back on, boom, you unclean again. It doesn't make sense, but I get it though. But however, it's just also too with this as well, right? The reason why death makes you unclean is another thing that a lot of people don't think about. Death is a result. Okay, death symbolizes impurity, right? But death is also a result of sin to the earth, or sin in the sense of because understand that we are not supposed to really die. We are supposed to live. I mean, when we read about the people, the brothers and sisters in the Bible, they live for hundreds of years, and that is no exaggeration. But it sounds foreign because we are so used to living in a time where your grandparents or family members might hit maybe 90, maybe 100, but now years later in our generation it decreased at a significant number, to where our parents would see like, oh, so and so is 90, so and so is 110, but now we're looking at people where they're dying at 60. You know what I mean? Which is still young. 60 years old, 70 years old. Now it's 50, 40s, and they're dying at an alarming rate because of the sin that's in the earth. You know what I mean?
It's a saying in the hood. It's a saying. I'm just trying to see 25
or 18. Well, it used to be 18. Now it's 21.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, now it's. I think it's still now it's 21. You know what I mean? So yeah, but yeah, death in a sense is a result. Death is a result of sin entering the earth, in the sense of that we are not really supposed to die. That's not how it's supposed to be. But because of years, sir. Right, yeah. That brother's talking about what we saw in the scriptures. You know what I mean? But yeah, I digress on that part. Let's keep going. Salaki. Tell me to shut up. Shut up anytime. All right. Get out of here, Salaki.
All right. I believe we were at.
You were. Yeah. Now we're at 17.
Now we're at 17.
Yep.
17. And for an unclean person, they shall take of the ashes of the burnt heifer of purification for sin, and running water shall be put thereto in a vessel.
Right. And the vessel is kind of like in this sense, it'll be a bowl. This vessel is like, just a thing to hold the ashes in the water. And it was to help the purification of cleaning that person who's unclean. Keep going.
Good. And a clean person shall take hyssop and dip it in the water and sprinkle it upon the tent and upon all the vessels and upon the persons that were there, and upon him that toucheth a bone, or one slain, or one dead, or a grave. Verse 19. And the clean person shall sprinkle upon the unclean on the 3rd day, and on the 7th day, and on the 7th day he shall purify himself, and wash his clothes, and bathe himself in water.
Right.
And shall be clean at even.
Right. And this is also a sacrificial element, or a sacrificial practice. Some people may say ritual, but I like to, refrain from using that word because of just the reputation that it holds. Yeah. A lot of people a lot of people tend to, get high and hear the word ritual and think of, the most insane things, things that are on TV, potions and spells and witchcraft. The very thing that you are smoking in between your lips is a ritual to a god, by the way, and that's witchcraft. That's a spell. All right. So, but of course, we try to help the simple with simplicity. All right. Keep going.
Verse 22. Verse 20. But the man that shall be unclean and shall not purify himself, that soul shall be cut off from among the congregation.
Now, here's the rule. If you do not follow the practice with you washing your behind after you are unclean. So if you do not wash your ass after you are unclean, you are going to be cut off from the nation of Israel. All right. And also too, another way to understand to be cut off from the nation of Israel, meaning that if you do not follow these rules, you won't have that protection of the Most High. All right. So every time you hear that that person's cut off from the camp, cut off from the nation, cut off from God, that means there's no longer any protection for you. All right, because you went against the rules. So when you go against the rules, there's consequences. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Because he hath defiled the sanctuary of the Lord.
That's why. Once again, there's a violation. So because there's a violation, you are out. You are out the house. No longer. So whatever is outside of that house, you are going to have to deal with that. And there's nothing that I can do because you didn't follow the rules, so you're out the house. But if you are in this house, you will have all the protection, all the tools that you need. All right? Keep going.
The water of separation hath not been sprinkled upon him.
Right.
He is unclean.
Mm-hmm. Wash some clothes, wash your behind as you are unclean in order to be full, in order to complete the cleanseness or the uncleanseness from the transition from being unclean to being clean. Once again, you got to follow the rules. It's no different than today. All right, keep going.
Good. And it shall be a perpetual statute unto them, that he that sprinkleth the water of separation shall wash his clothes, and he that toucheth the water of separation shall be unclean until evening.
Yeah, that sounds like dirty water. Yeah. Keep going.
Verse 22. And whatsoever the unclean person toucheth shall be unclean, and the soul that toucheth it shall be unclean until evening.
Right, which lets you know this is talking about a person. A person is the one that has a soul. So that person with that soul, that person in general is just going to be unclean. But most likely, yeah, like you said, until evening. I was going to say it off the top, it's already right there. You know what I mean? So yeah, so once again, there's different rules, different days of how uncleanness works. If you ever have questions about it, it's always good to call your nearest camp leader or school. Just to see what is what and what is not, without speculation and making up things inside your own head, or listening to people who are not ordained to teach the Bible. All right. So with that being said, that was it on that. All right, we go ahead and say I.M.A.J. and do the praise. All right, I.M.A.J., which means to stand. You know what to do. You got the scrolls. Oh, again? Oh, yeah. So that was just for a minute. So it used to be in solo double. I know. Oh, it's what? Freeze?
Spill it over. SHALAM. Israelite Majim, or everyone that's like it. And Majim, what you have to done, which means stand and turn and face the east. We're going to set up the prayers first in the Hebrew, then in the English. Repeat after me. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, I.S.U.P.K, Yahweh, Malakutka, Kaba'ah, Ratzazikah, I.S.U.P.K, Baratzah, Kawah, Bashemayim, the thunder now, the come, call, Yawam, Wasalakana, Kawawatina, Kasalakna, Kawawatyana, Wala, Tabayahanu, Banasawan, Abal, Haushino, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalaku, Ha'ala, Hatapara, I.W.L. Aman.
The Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
hallowed
be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. On earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not to temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. Amen.
I got the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. By-Shem Yahushua. The thunder note. A cup. Lord Ba'ab. Call Makalab. Call Madawak. A cup. Latahar. How much is right? A cup. The Hakim. A Mathi. A cup. Al-Rakawat.
Al-Rakawas.
Hatamala. The Garsham. Ba-Shem Yahushua. The water.
The power in the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it.
Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba-Shem Yahushua. Barak Lanaw.
YAHANNA.
Waha Bayat Sapari. Barak. Ba-Shem Yahushua. The water.
Bless Israel in the English. What we just said was, Lord, in the name of Yahweh. Bless us in Israel. In the school. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it.
Book of Psalms chapter 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah. Ayanya. Al-Hahari. Ma'ayan. Yaba'at. Isariah. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. I.S.U.P.K. Shemaiah. Wa'aratazah. All your thunder. Lamawat. Regalka. All Yanawam. Shamarka. Hana. La'ad. Yanawam. Wala'ad. Yeshan. Shawamar. Yasha'al. Yahweh. Shamar. Yahweh. Tzalka. Al Yad. Yamyuka. Yawamam. Hashemas. La'ayakaka. Wayarak. Walayala. Yahweh. Yashamar. Makalra. Yashamar. Afnapash. Yahweh. Yashamar Taza'atka. Wabu Wa'aka. Wa'aita.
Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up mine eyes. Unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help coming from the Lord. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee when thou slumber. Behold. He that keepeth Israel. Shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is
thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. And this time forth. And even forevermore. Right. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew.
Alahaya. Alta Yalaka. Alta Karash. Alta Shikwa. Kayahanna. So like let's get to all. Kayahanna. I.S.U.P.K. Yahamia 1. Rash. I.S.U.P.K. Yariyamu. So what? Why yata to the what?
Yata to what?
Out to the Pawanyaka. Amaru. Nakawa. Wanakakira. Magoya. Wala'ad. Yazikar. Sham Yasha'al. Aywa. Kaya. Now what I to the what? Laba. Yakad. Awyaka. Bariyat. Excuse me. Yakaraku. Ahoy. Adawam. Wayashamai Alayam. Mawab, Wahagari, Ball, Waimawan, Waimalak, Kalashat, Ayashabi, Tazawar, Namashawar, Nalawak, Aimam, Hayawak, Zarawat, Bayalawat, Salah, and SHALAM, Kamadi, Kasiyasara, Kayabi, Banakal, Koyashu, Nashamadu, Bayandara, Iowa, Yaman, Laadama, Sayathamu, Nadiyamu, Kaira, Wakazaba, Wakazabak, Wakazamana, Call Nasiyakamu, Ashar, Amaru, Nayarishab, Nanawa, Nawa, Alahaya, Sayathamu, Kagogla, Kakwash, Panyaraka, Kaash, Tabairi, Wakalahaba, Galahat, Arayam, Khan, Daradakma, Basairaka, Wabasa Slay, Wabasa Wapatka, Wabasa Tabahala, Mala'a, Panyaham, Palawan, Wayabakwashu, Shamka, Yahawah, Yabashu, Wayabahaw, Ayai, Wayakaparu, Wayadai, Wayabadu, Wayadai, Wayadai, Kaya, Athar, Shamka, Yahawah, Nabaka, all you want, I'll call Haratasa.
Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
Be not still,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee. Have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. They have consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Of Moab. The Hungarians. The Ball. And Ammon. And Amalek. The Philistines. The inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Syria. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kison. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make them numbers like a red. And like that. Yea. Are the princes as Sabbath.
All the princes as Sabbath.
And as Zamuna. Who said, let us take to ourselves. The houses of Yahweh in possession. Oh my power. Make them like a wheel. As a stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth the wood. As the flames set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest. And make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. Oh Lord. Let them be confounded in trouble forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame and perish. That men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. I.S.U.K. power structures. Blessed are you, Yahweh. King of heaven and earth. And all things living. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Listen to us now. Right now. Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. To the heathen. That speak against us. Like prophets. Thy prophets. The teachers. The princes. The priests. The Israelite brothers. In the school. Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishments and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose.
And shake loose.
The treasure of the rich of Israel.
The treasure of the rich of Israel.
That refuse to give to the school.
That refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishments and destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nations.
In the nation.
And their drug dealers.
In their drug dealers.
The court system. The prison system. Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek, synagogues, and armies.
Amalek, synagogues, and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
The Pope.
Islam.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Militia. Ku Klux Klan. Aryan Nation. Skinheads. Posse Comitatus. The gay movement. The lesbian movement. Spies. Workers of witchcraft. NASA space program. Army. Navy. Air Force. Marines. Wall Street. Open up the internet. And the airways. The cable access channel. And the radio channel. Convict the spirit. Of any of thy people. That seek to stop. And bring swift destruction. To all the heathens. That stand in the way. Or try to stop. And broadcast your words. Throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro. To the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief. And the murderer. Let Yahushua. Our king. Michael and Gabriel. Come down with flying saucers. Punish all the heathen. That come up against us. As we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all. That it is the angels. That have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media. Throughout the whole world. Cause him to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you always. So be it.
Sorry. Please return. Shafi, please be seated. Oh, select it.
Not seated now.
Select.
No, it's all good.
We just need to start, man.
Okay.
All right. Do not sit.
Be out of mind. All right. So courtesy salute. All right.
In Israel.
Yeah, we got tonight.
Sisters can sit.
Huh?
Sisters can sit. Right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. Sisters can be seated.
Right.
Men of Israel. We're going to give a courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Imam Shabbat, Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Shemiel Shabbat. Guys, Matah is down. Sisters can stand. Men of Israel, turn and face the sisters. Men of Israel, we're going to give a courtesy salute to the sisters in the class. Men of Israel, Imam Shabbat, Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Shemiel Shabbat. Guys, Matah is down. Dismissed.
I was gonna say you equal that the intro.
Yeah.
Just do this.
Israel, it's that time again. The I.S.U.P.K under commanding General YAHANNA. Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The I.S.U.P.K under commanding General YAHANNA presents the Lord's 57th annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th annual Passover, April 4th, 2026 in Houston, Texas. All Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person, ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover. Passover, and it's under Commanding General YAHANNA. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders can't